Now I hear you're looking to get studs.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Studs are some of the most important things to be gathering in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. You can use them to get characters, ships, and extra items and abilities. If you play through all the levels normally, you will collect a fair amount of studs. But what if you've only gone through one episode? What if you do not want to go through all the trouble of completing all the stages in the game, and you just want easy access to farm a bunch of studs to get rich in the game, or you want to optimize your chances of getting studs in the future? What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to farm studs in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now this is going to be a guide for those players out there who haven't even gotten anywhere in the game, maybe past the first episode but nothing more. But it also works for anybody else too, so go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Nah, it's okay. So we are here, and this is an account that's really early into the game, and the thing we're going to be trying to reach in this video is over here on the extra tab of our hologram, called the stud multiplier right here. As you can see, there's studs times 2, studs times 4, studs times 6, studs times 8, and studs times 10. We're going to be focusing on this one right here, but the things we are going to be doing in this video also apply to all of these different studs right here and can be used to get any amount of studs that you need. Now after this will become a lot easier and you guys will see what I mean, but let's just go ahead and get into it. Now the first thing we're going to talk about is collecting studs so that you can get enough to buy one of these stud duplicators over here in the extra tab. Now the first thing you want to do is go ahead and go to this episode tab, and we're going to go back to the first episode. I should mention that if you haven't completed at least one of the episodes, then you pretty much shouldn't do this. You probably won't even have the option to do this because you don't have free play yet, but you want to at least have one episode completed. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the New Hope and go to the last mission called Stay on Target. If you guys didn't know, Stay on Target is one of the missions that you can unlock the most studs out of any of the missions in this LEGO Star Wars game. So we're going to go ahead and click on it and see how many studs we can get by doing one run. In the mission, you start off by going through a tight corridor in the Death Star. In this section, to maximize studs, you pretty much want to move as slow as possible. Next, the mission will open up into a large area where you're supposed to explode some large towers. Hold out on doing this as long as possible and take out enemy ships or structures to get extra studs. This mission took me about 5 minutes max to complete, and when I was done, I got around 70,000 studs, which is really good for that period of time. After you've done this, you can keep doing the mission, and you can even combine it with a few of the main episodes as well to keep your interest up in order to complete the 1 million studs that we need. Alright, so after you've gotten some studs through the technique I've showed you, maybe you've gotten all a million, maybe you're close, you're ready for the next part of getting this stud duplicator, and that is going here. You need some data cards. So you actually only need one data card along with the 1 million studs to unlock this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get one data card. Now, if you look at my map right here, I am in Tatooine. You want to go ahead and go to Tatooine for this one. Obviously, there are 19 data cards in the game, so there are more locations that you can get there, but I'm going to go ahead and show you one that you can get that's really actually pretty easy. So if we go into Mos Eisley, you want to go right here. Now I can go ahead and zoom out a little bit so you can see where exactly I am. But if you scroll around on the map a little bit, it's not that big. So you just want to go ahead and find this little data card icon. It shows you, which is super easy. So you just head there, but the harder part is actually getting to it. Now, you can see that I'm at the location right now. You can see the data card floating up in the sky right there. It obviously doesn't want to come to us. I mean, the data cards don't like us, but what can I say? It's a challenge. So you might think, oh man, I need some sort of technique to get there. You obviously do, right? So you're right about that. So go ahead and switch to a Jedi character, and you can see all these different things sitting around. Now, obviously there are multiple ways to get up here, but I'm going to go ahead and start placing all of these, and there are more of these around, and I'll come back in a second. You can see that I will make a staircase that I can go ahead and hop up. Yup, I know, I did say staircase. I know there are many other ways to get up to that data card, whether it's getting new characters or doing some sort of other crazy thing, but I wanted to show a way that I think will actually work and can be accessed day one without any additional materials required. So I started off by getting a Jedi character, found a bunch of non-destructible boxes, picked them up with my force ability and placed them under the data card. By doing this, I was able to stack them in such a way that I think they will make a plausible staircase I can climb up and reach the data card, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Are you ready for the reveal, everybody? All those doubters out there did not think this was going to happen, but it's beautiful. Voila, it's your dream. It's your biggest dream. It's a staircase in Lego Star Wars. Does it work? You're asking, does it work? I don't even know. I just made it, so I haven't tried it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep jumping up this thing. Jumping up this puppy. Will I be able to jump enough at the top? That's my only concern, actually. Along with my Joy-Con drift, but we're not going to talk about that. So, we get up to the top here. Here's the leap of faith. Will I be able to make it? Will I not? Let me know down in the chat. Let me know down in the chat. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're enjoying this video. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You got it, everybody. All right, so we got a data card right there. That is one data card, and that is all you need in order to get this brick duplicator. So now that we have the brick duplicator, let me go ahead and pick your brain for a second. If I average getting 60,000 studs in one time of doing this Stay on Target New Hope mission we saw earlier in the video, I will get 120,000 studs with the duplicator. So 10 times through the mission, I will have about 1,000,000 studs. If it takes me tops 5 minutes to get through each mission, that's also only 50 minutes per 1,000,000 studs. And by investing in more duplicators, this time will get even better. I want to point out one last thing. So when you're looking at all of these different stud multipliers here, obviously we have the one that we are striving to get in this video. But once you get more, not only do you get 4 times as much, but they can also be combined with the other stud multipliers for bigger bonuses. So instead of just going for the 4 times at first, it does make sense to start with going for the 2 times multiplier and then building up to the 4 times, then the 6 times, because each time you do that, when you combine the multipliers together, it does add a bigger bonus to the studs that you will be collecting and the overall increase of studs that you collect per stud that you collect, if that makes any sense. With more studs, you can collect more characters, more ships, and with those millions that you were able to make easy with those stubs, you can now get these capital ships as well, which is something that is super cool. But maybe that's for another video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe down below. And go ahead and comment as well on anything that you think we should have added in this video or you would just like to talk about, because I'm a good guy to talk to. But thank you guys again. And go ahead and follow me on all my socials. Go ahead and join the Discord so you can stay up to date on all the new content for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And anytime we're going to stream this game, because that is going to be very soon. We haven't done it much on the channel, but we're going to be streaming it super often coming up. So bright things are on the horizon, and we're going to stop it there. Thank you so much, and until next time, Nook News out.